Tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs against the Los Angeles Lakers. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Spurs, towards the bottom of the conference for now. They are not happy with this positioning. And, of course, the Lakers, 2 spots below. We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Anthony Davis grew up in Chicago during the Jordan years, so is that why he wears number 23? He said, quote, "I wore number 3 in grade school. In high school, I asked for that number. Coach said, you'll get whatever I give you out of this bag. He grabbed out a jersey and threw it to me, and it was number 23. Guys, AD said, that'll work."
No doubt. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
And the Lakers starting 5. LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Patrick Beverley out there with Lonnie Walker. And it's Brown in at the 3. And for San Antonio, at the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Jones in at the point. Poeltl with the bucket.
Hey, when Poeltl gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Shoots off the step back. Poeltl grabs a miss. Now here's Jones. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Vassell. Johnson with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Poeltl. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And as solid as Poeltl is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
VA. It really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Pass to Sohan. The jump hook. Rebound, the Lakers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And a quick look at the stats after that game. They were phenomenal from the charity stripe.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
Jones finds Poeltl. To the inside. Brown with the steal. Davis with it. He's picked up by Poeltl. Beverley against Jones. James can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Vassell passes to Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Poeltl. And Davis with the block.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensive. That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play. Wrong result.
On the wing, Vassell. Minute 32 left in the first. Shoots over Beverley. And Davis with the block. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And it's the Lakers' ball. James with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell.
LeBron led the NBA in assists during his 2020 title season, with the Lakers becoming the second oldest player ever to lead the league in that category.
Man, that assist title for LeBron. An incredible accomplishment for someone of his size, Clark.
I bet you didn't know this, BA, or maybe you did, because you are a factoid machine, but the only player taller than LeBron to lead the league in assists, Wilt Chamberlain. When you throw in winning the Bubble Championship Finals MVP, 2020 might have been Bron's finest season.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
And that one and drops. So now they lead by 1. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day 1 of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Reeves is checked in for James. And here we can check out the story for Russell Westbrook.
And currently he's in the zone. A tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 games look a lot different from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
.116 left to play in the first. Schroeder against Jones. Pass to McDermott. Rebounded by the Lakers. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it, but one of them has got to win tonight.
Now here's Jones. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Doug McDermott with a 3.
The main weapon in McDermott's arsenal, so good at cashing in from behind the arc.
Davis with a screen on Jones. Here's Schroeder. Off target at the rim.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Pass to McDermott. From deep. The shot, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Spurs out in front, up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Kendrick Nunn out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Toscano Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Vassell. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. And for the Lakers, Clark, the last decade, they haven't been as impressive.
Well, you know, B.A., there's a reason for that. They've missed more playoff games in the last decade than the franchise's entire existence. And a lot of it has been due to injuries. There's no lack of talent. LeBron took on the challenge, bringing the championship in the 19 and 20 season, but last year did not turn out as they were expecting, and a big part of it was injuries and really trying to adjust to new personnel.
And he makes the first.
The thing about LeBron's career, no matter where he's gone, he has impacted winning at the highest level. Remarkable.
Bryant, he's checked in for the Lakers. Walker comes in for Toscano Anderson. And so he hits both. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to none. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Bryant finds Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Here's the screen by Bryant. And Westbrook good for 3. It's a tie ball game.
You know, whether it's going solo or in a set like the pick and roll, Westbrook has a knack for creating offense.
Pass to Vassell. Pirtle with a screen on Nunn. No good that time. Excellent D there from Bryant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's James. He's got 7. Now Westbrook. Second shot opportunity. And Bryant with a nice bucket inside.
And you can see them finding their rhythm now. After a tough first quarter, they look much sharper.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Vassell outside. Picked by Pirtle. Vassell passes to Pirtle. Looking to end the run. And he makes it.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
1:14 left in the second. James outside. Back to Westbrook. Let's go with a 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Love the preparation that time by Westbrook. He was ready to shoot it before he caught it.
Pass to Vassell. And here's Johnson. Pirtle with a screen on James. Johnson passes to Pirtle. Over James. And that one's long.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Nunn finds James. 26 seconds left in the first half. Good on the shot. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
Now we're starting to see him deliver on offense. He's really found his tempo here in the second quarter.
Here's Johnson, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. 5 to shoot. Pirtle with a screen on Walker. From deep, Johnson. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Lakers ahead, up 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful. Check it out, Los Angeles. They've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
And guys, huge surprise. LeBron with a great first half.
Getting all he can eat offensively, and the opposition is pulling the hair out trying to slow him down.
And if he keeps it up in the second half, before long, his hair is going to look like ours.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
San Antonio trailing here.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against this team.
At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Jones in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Boy, I like the way Poeltl uses his 7-foot frame. So skilled in how he earns calls, draws fouls on his way up with the shot.
And that one falls for Poeltl. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Boy, Poeltl is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
Beverly for 3. The shot comes out, so the Spurs will take it the other way. Now here's Jones. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Johnson, three-pointer. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis with it. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Here's the pick. Outside Walker. There's the 3. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires for 3. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Jones. Johnson's got 6.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
James, a screen on Jones. Outside, Brown. James inside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Poeltl's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. Now Poeltl. Pass to Sohan. 4 on the clock. From deep, Johnson. The Spurs rebound. Poeltl. That puts him in the lead.
Big time props to Poeltl for getting big under the basket. Ripping away the rebound with absolute force.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Jakob Poeltl. Shooting 1.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Reeves, defended by McDermott. Inside, here's Davis. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pirtle finds McDermott. 6 to shoot. Pirtle with a screen on Schroeder from the high post. Offensive board. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Lakers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
Personal foul. 13 fouls. At the line for your Spurs, Jakob Poeltl. At the line for one.
That one misses for Pirtle. As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
Here's Reeves. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Schroeder. Count the basket. Schroeder's gotten his first bucket of the night. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
And the Spurs making a change here. Bates Diop's checked in. Jones, the pass to Pirtle. Now here's Richardson. Into the lane. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Pass to Westbrook. That shot, no good. Jones with some nice D. For San Antonio, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pirtle finds Jones. 29 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Richardson. Rebound by the Lakers. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Pass to Davis. Outside Schroeder. Back to Davis. Over Pirtle. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports.
21.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Lakers shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Patrick Beverly out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Brown in at the small forward position.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Bates Diop. Pass to Jang. The 3. Buries it from 3.
You know, who would have thought Jang would develop this kind of range? I mean, even if it's intermittent.
The Lakers trail. Outside, Brown. Back to Schroeder. Johnson against Brown. With the fadeaway. Johnson with a bucket. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
Pass to Davis. On the money from 12 feet away.
Beverly knows he's out there to pass the ball, guys. A skilled floor general. He really distributes it well.
Here's Jang. Check by Davis. To the left wing. Here's Langford. Here's Bates Diop. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Davis. The 15-footer. They get it back. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Walker, he's checked in for the Lakers. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them, stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Vassell. Here's Pirtle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and it'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
And it's time for an injury report.
I was able to catch up with the Spurs athletic trainer. It looks like a strained Achilles tendon, not something to take lightly given the potential to aggravate that injury. And this early in the season, I'm sure they're willing to give him any time he needs to make a full recovery. Back over to you.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
James with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And he's going for the oop here. And Davis slams it home.
Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
The Spurs shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Outside Johnson. Pirtle with a screen on Brown. Johnson passes to Pirtle. Stolen by Davis. James up top to take the lead. Rebound San Antonio. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Johnson. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. Oh, it falls!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout called, the Lakers. They trail by 2. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now James. This one for 3. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jakob Pirtle.